Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to LinkedIn Live podcast of ours on Power of Knowing Forum and Regenesis System. Today, we are discussing on the topic of streamlining, reducing to boost productivity, and we have the honor of having Thomas and Rajiv discussing on the topic today. Without further ado, let's bring Rajiv and Thomas onto the desk. Hi Rajiv, hi Thomas. Welcome to our show. Over to you,
Thank you,
Thomas.
Prem. Thank you.
Thank you, Prem. Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of Regenesis Live. I'm Thomas Welsh, and I'm here with my incredible colleagues from the Regenesis team in India, Prem and Rajiv. Sunil is on some priority business today, but I know he's with us in spirit. We've had contact from him today to say as much. Combined, we bring over 130 years of experience as managers and executives and directors to the table, and we're thrilled to share some of our biggest lessons with you today. Uh, our main focus is to help managers, executives, and directors already earning 100K reach their first $1 million, and for their organizations already earning at least 3 million in profit to scale to 10 million to 50 million in the next 3 to 5 years. But don't worry, because more than that, our dream is for everyone to be wealthy, healthy, and to have fabulous relationships with the world. So, in that vein, we always offer free training to get you started. This LinkedIn Live podcast is part of that, and it's in its new streamlined 30-minute format as part of that mission. So, let's dive straight into today's topic: streamlining, reducing waste to boost productivity. And we'll be covering it in three main areas, and quite unusual areas that you won't normally hear in this subject. But we think in Regenesis that these are all building components, they're all vital interlocking components of getting a streamlined life and a streamlined business rolling. So, number one, streamlining your life. That'll be our first topic. And I think Rajiv's going to handle that in a moment. Number two is streamlining your work. And number three is streamlining your organization or team. So, without further ado, I'm going to ask my good friend Rajiv to make a start for us, please.
Thank you very much, Thomas. It's a very interesting topic, and I'm sure everybody who's looking at our podcast or participating in it will get lots of inputs from all of us. Basically, Regenesis has a very strong system of building you as a professional, and that is where we kind of suggest all the time that how you can, uh, streamline your life. And if you have a streamlined life, you will automatically have a very streamlined work process. You'll have a better success rate, and you'll have a better output coming from whatever you are doing. So that is where we would like to discuss with you. So this particular process of streamlining your life cannot start too early, but you have to actually plan and make sure that you are growing along with your work related areas. And growing a healthy body and mind is a very crucial aspect of it. So when I say healthy body and mind, so we talk about physical health. The physical health and physical fitness is a most important thing which we all should maintain. So there has to be a balanced diet. There should be a adequate sleep. You must have a proper hydration of your body, so that you have all the time lots of energy to do your whatever actions you are doing in your job and in your work profile. And also, the most important thing here is you must have a nutritious food, and you must plan a good exercise regimen. Because if you are not exercising, I would say that maybe for some time you can uh, seems to be a fit person, but if you go in the long run, you require lots of toned muscles and toned body, and only then you can have a strong mental health. So, and the mental health these days, we all talk about, and we have spoken about it in our previous episodes also, is again very, very important, because that is where you need to keep a balance. You need to keep your calm in whatever you are doing, and you need to have a proper sleeping habits also, because if your sleep cycle is not balanced, or you are not sleeping the number of hours which are required, then definitely there's going to be a challenge, and there's going to be a some issues with your overall management of your health. So these are the few things, and you must have a good lifestyle choices. You should not do certain things which are uh, sometimes we all get into late night parties and things like that. Somewhere that also affects your balance. But yes, I'm not saying that we should not do it at all, but we must maintain a balanced life cycle and balanced life. The second point, which is very important, is begin zeroing in on your life purpose and goals as early as possible. Because if you don't have a clarity on your life purposes and goals, then you definitely will have a challenge somewhere, because you are trying to move or go in a particular direction where you don't have a clear path for moving towards that particular goal of yours. So it is very important to define your goal, and also you must do a lot of self reflection, so that you maintain your passion in the whatever activities you are doing, and also assess your strengths in the area where you have past experiences, or you have a very good hold on certain things. So please try and work on your strengths, and make sure that you are very clear on what is your life's purpose. You must also analyze what is making things better for you, and then you must cultivate the beliefs of your daily routine, that you need to be successful. Because if you have that self belief that you need to be successful, then definitely you will achieve those goals. And so create a plan around it, set some targets, and take action towards it. So that these are the very essential aspects of moving forward. And also, not only do that, you must monitor your progress. So you must look back and reflect that, okay, how my overall plan is moving, and how I'm going to be successful in whatever initiatives I'm taking, and how that is contributing to my growth. So you must have a flexible approach towards your plans also, so that in case you are not achieving the desired results, you should be able to get back and change your plan, so that you move towards the success. Then the most important thing which I feel is intentionally setting and maintaining a clear vision for your future. Your mission and vision should be very clear. So it's sometimes people feel that vision and mission is only for the organization. No, I think it is very important that you also, as an individual, should have a very clear mission and vision for your success story, how you are going to plan it, and how you are going to achieve it. So start working towards it, and make sure that you achieve this part with lots of perfection. And of course, start early on building your relationship network. uh, because we always say your network is your net worth. So if you have a good network, and you know that who and what you need to be fulfilled from that network, automatically the success will fall in your lap, and you will definitely move with lots of confidence towards your own success. I would maybe once again repeat for the sake of making you remember these goals. So grow a healthy body and mind, begin zeroing on your life purpose and goals, cultivate the beliefs of your daily routine, and of course have that success very clearly in your uh, vision and mission, and of course work on your network. So if you can start this at any time, it is never too late to make the difference, and we at Regenesis will always be ready to help you achieve all these qualities, and we can always show you the path how to do that. And I'm sure Thomas has a lot more to share with you on the other aspects we have been talking about. So over to you, Thomas.
Okay, thank you, Rajiv. There's such a lot of good stuff in there. And of course, the big thing for all of this is you can begin using it now with your own children. It's never too early to start helping children think the right way and build their inner beliefs in the right way. All the things that Rajiv has just talked about. So, a marvelous opening to our session here today. Thank you, Rajiv. Um, so, moving on now to streamlining your work as a manager or executive director, or any variation of those roles, whether you're a team leader, a supervisor, or a head of department, or a company owner, whatever it is, this, all of this is starting to be really important. So obviously, start with working on you, but whatever your role, that mix there, figure out the optimum daily structure to maximize your productivity and contribution to whatever you're doing and your use of time, because that begins to be the building blocks of wealth. And also, it feels pretty good too. So that's pretty good for your health. And in all of that, as you start to be successful, people love to be associated with successful people. So your relationships become that much easier too, in all walks of life, not just work, but also your relationships outside, even your romantic relationships become a lot easier if you can exude the confidence of a successful, positive, happy, almost sunny personality. So figure that out at an early stage, and how you live each day that adds up to being the way you live your life. So if you can get a good optimum daily structure, I usually put, wherever I am in life, I usually put my optimum daily structure on the wall to remind me how I've decided to best use my time throughout the day, which pieces I use for speaking to people, which pieces I use for doing my most important pieces of work. So I figure out where I can add the most value and figure out which times a day are best for each bit. So that's number one. Number two is the same as it was for you as a person, but this time, this is for your work, which is lay out a clear mission, that's purpose, a vision for where your work and your team, or possibly if you've got a small organization, and where it all aligns with your life goals. So figure out the join between your life and your work. It's almost like as it is within, so it is without. So as you become successful in work, you move towards your life goals. As you move towards your life goals, you move towards your work goals. And it's this dance of success between the inner and the outer that becomes just so very important. So lay out that clear mission and vision for where your work and team are going and what you personally aim to achieve. So really big areas, and maintaining that motivation and enthusiasm by keeping your life and work goals aligned. All really important stuff. And I guess the next thing on the agenda is knowing how to maximize your income, because that middle goal, which is to maximize your wealth, is also really key. It's a really big enabler. It makes lots of things in our life so much easier. So know how to maximize your income, whether you are in a what I call a riser phase. You know you're in a phase of life where you want to rise up the organization, you want to get promoted, you want to earn more, you want the salary increases. So if you're in that phase, know how to do that. Learn the steps, because there are definite steps that make all that possible. You might also be in a stage of life where you're in what I call the stayer mode, that momentarily or even for longer, you realize that you need to stay where you are for a while because maybe things at home or things to do in the family need your attention as well as you're going to work. So if you're in a stayer mode at the moment, maximize your value as a long-term stable employee. So figure out how to do that, and Regenesis teaches that. Or you might be in a mover, so you're going to completely change your career and go to something that's better suited to your personality. If that's the case, do that, but know which is which and how to maximize your income. And then lastly, maintain a real focus on increasing your bottom line contribution, because if you want to be a high earner, a wealthy high earner, you need to be somebody that adds great value. And so how to continuously maximize your salary by continuously maximizing your contribution and value creation wherever you are. So that's my input for things to do at work. And what I'd like to do now is hand over to Prem to look at the last section we want to look at, which is Prem. It could be Prem has a transmission problem there.
Yeah, I'm there, Thomas.
Okay. So,
yeah, so looking at, we'll have to look at the organization having a clarity. We are talking about more about a clarity on that, Rajiv, Thomas.
Sure. Do you want me to continue with that, Prem?
Yes, Thomas, I have a technical stuff here. It's glitching for
Okay,
me.
that's fine. We guessed that you had one or two technical issues going on there.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so finally, we're going to talk about streamlining your organization. And surprise, surprise, very first thing for the organization now is to get absolute clarity on its mission, vision, values, vital few, and action plans. We've got it in all the other sections, it's here too. And share this with every single employee. Because if people do not know where they and you and your organizations are going, they can't help you get there. Simple as that. So do get that bottomed out. It's really, really important. Secondly, do the necessary effort. It's a little bit of work to align your people. Get, obviously, mission, vision, values, vital few, and action plans laid out clearly. Share them with everybody so everybody knows their part. But do your team building. That's how you get a team working together on the common goals. Number two is conduct the one-to-ones and make sure, or not make sure, but help people dovetail their life, their personal life and work goals. So it's getting the two to fit together. Their personal goals and aspirations as a person need to be dovetailed in with their work so they can see how what they do at work contributes to where they're going in life, and they can see how where they're going in life can contribute to what their success at work is. So it's really important to do that, is to dovetail all of that. And the last part of this is, in that journey, also unlock their innovation. Everybody is capable of almost unlimited development. So unlock their permission, their ability, and their value by stimulating their innovation and then supporting them explore whether it's a fancy idea that doesn't have legs or whether it's a really good idea that has real value for them and the organization. And for the organization too, make sure income growth and profit is everyone's possibility and responsibility. So it's everyone's goal is to help the organization grow. And Of course, show them how. It's so easy to say, oh, yeah, have lots of good ideas, and then not show them how they do that. And again, that's a key part of Regenesis. Just simple methods make such a difference to enable people to think of the good ideas and then explore whether they should take them forward. And then moving on, we then can identify and refine your top 3 to 5 core processes. So what are your core processes? Do you know what they are? Have they got names? Have you mapped them out? So refine them, refine that, and assign resources in real time, and optimize collaboration, communication between teams. All of that drops out of the whole area of designing how people work together and designing how work is done. So another really big area. And then finally, have a definite plan for organic growth. You can grow structurally and you can grow by straight investment, but generally, the health and sustainability of an organization only comes by growing it organically within. And even if you invest heavily at the front end to get a quick start, eventually you're going to have to teach the body of the organization how to organically repair itself and refine itself and grow itself. Because without that continuous regenesis and reinvention, recreation process, there's a tendency, it'll always be a money-hungry investment, kind of almost a hole in the ground. You just keep pouring money in, which will work for a while, but eventually there's no amount of money that can make it any better because actually it's not right inside. And you see, often what have been started as very successful organizations die a bit of a death because they haven't done that. And unlock all your people's contributions and build from core values. It's easy to do once you know how, and that's again something every organization can get from the Genesis. So Rajiv, would you like to join me in this last section, and maybe we take turn about to offer in the various points we prepared here? Would that be okay for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe let's circle back to what we're doing here at Regenesis. Our real work, as I said at the beginning, is helping managers, executives, and directors already earning $100,000 a year reach their first $1 million, or equivalent in whatever other currency. And for organizations earning at least $3 million in profit to grow to 10 to 50 million in the next 3 to 5 years. However, our real dream is for everyone to have the means to be wealthy and to have a fabulous relationship, have really great health and relationship with people and the world around them. So that's the little reminder. Rajiv?
Yeah, thank you, Thomas. I think the figures we are talking about are for real, and I'm sure if you join us in Regenesis journey, you will be very happy and astonished to see the results coming your way. And also, we offer a free training to every manager, executive, and director and organization to get them started. So we are with the people who are ready to take action towards their dream outcomes, because many a times we all are dreaming, but to convert those dreams into reality, you need to have that conviction to start somewhere, and that is where we'll help you doing that. And we provide a very incredibly affordable starter training backed by our triple money back guarantee. So it's not that you will be looking here and there after you have started with us. We are there to support you end to end, and we'll make sure that in case you are not achieving the desired results, we'll simply refund your money, no questions asked. And for larger organizations, we give them Regenesis framework to run for themselves, and that is where I think we have a bigger specialization, because then we can work with the entire organization, give them the overall inputs on how to take things forward. And so there's no downside here. We want you to create a world where everyone is wealthy and every organization is all they are capable of being. So we do our own analysis of the gaps which exist in your organization, and I'm sure they are there in every organization. And that is where we come in to support you to make your organization the number one organization in your area of business. So, Thomas, over to you.
Yeah, and I'd just like to say this time, I'm so proud to be working with my colleagues here and Sunil and offering this because we're here to help everybody. We have both the free training for everybody, so everybody can make a start and have that chance to just get the first few steps rolling just straight off the free training. And then for those who realize this is a great way to proceed, then it starts really easily with incredibly affordable training. And I'm really proud we've been able to put those steps in. And for bigger organizations that are already on the move, then we have much more substantial support that they can lean on whilst they kind of get this moving inside the body of their organization. And I'm really proud that we've been able to do this together. So thank you to my colleagues here and of course to Sunil, who's not here today. So contacting us is really easy. Just go to any of our LinkedIn profiles and ask for free Regenesis, either in a message or on my profile. You can find me at linkedin.com/in/the Thomas Welsh. And if you go there, you can just click the button and it gets you straight in. And here's the urgency. The offer for free training is, unfortunately, has to be first come, first serve. We only have limited slots available and they fill up fast. So don't miss out on this chance to transform your life and your organization. Okay, Rajiv, anything else to add?
Yeah, yeah. So thank you very much for all you all for tuning in and joining us in this episode of Residences Live. We are excited to see you take the next step towards your incredible future, and we are there to support you in all your endeavors. And let me tell you, you just have to take the first step. Rest we will take care. So remember, the time is to act now and reach out. So you can reach me on LinkedIn as CS Rajiv Bajaj. I'll be very happy to assist you there and get your free Genesis training. And I'm sure this is going to be a very big lifetime opportunity for you and life changing opportunity as well. So start your journey today, and I'm sure you will never regret your decision to do that. So we'll be very happy to receive your comments and whatever support you need, we are there for you.
Okay, thank you, Rajiv. That's absolutely everything in a nutshell there. And until next time, stay productive, stay healthy, and remember you and your organization really can achieve and even exceed your dream outcomes. Goodbye now.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Rajiv. I had a technical glitch, so sorry about that. We have another session coming up next Wednesday on the series here. There is a poster that will be coming up post this. This link is scrolling down for us. Anybody who wants to reach us and have this session, as what Rajiv told us, this session is live on LinkedIn Live, and this has been recasted to YouTube and Facebook as well, so you can see the recordings there. Until next time, see you and bye. Thank you, Rajiv and Thomas, for being part of the session here.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Prem.
Prem.
Thank you.
Thanks.